Welcome to part 4 of the Black Cherry truck build. I do not have time for introductions on what I'm going to be doing today because it is currently 2:30 on a Wednesday and I want to get everything wrapped up that I can this week, other than the parts that are on back order or parts that are just, I have no clue where they're at. So we're going to get everything wrapped up that we can. So stick with me to the end of this video if you want to see the end of this video, and we're going to get right into it right now, guys. If I had one complaint about Mojo or Roadworks or whatever you guys want to call it, is it's very hard to wipe off while it's stay wet. You gotta literally let the stuff dry for like 3 or 4 days, I would say. There we go, guys. So it's not the best shine in the world, but it's good enough. I just want to be able to have it spot free so I can stick the headlight on and get this thing out of here. I think it cleaned it up fairly nice. We're gonna do that to the other side. If I want this any cleaner, I'd probably have to sand it out and hit it with a buffer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing to this side and install the headlights. There's supposed to be a safety mechanism in here to keep the hood from shutting and, you know, like cutting your head off or something in a windstorm. But we don't need that. Why can't I ever just hook things up and look cool and make cool videos for you guys? I hooked up the headlights. The high beam doesn't work on this side. It could be a blown bulb is what I thought instantly, but I was like, I don't want to take this apart because it's all prettily painted. So the easiest way to do it is I'm going to check the plug here. I unplug it and I'm not getting juice to this pin here is the high beam pin. So there's no juice. So I took this all apart all the way on up under there somewhere. And I was expecting there to be a rub through spot where it's shorting out or something, and it's not. So we're gonna have to dig deeper. So we're gonna check the connections in here and see if it fixes the lights. And by check the connections, I actually mean I'm just gonna do this. We did it. I think we found our problem, guys. Moving on to putting the half fenders on. So this is with 2000 grit sandpaper and 1 round of cutting. Now I gotta go back over it with a buffer to get rid of the swirl marks, but I'm cutting it down to get rid of the sharp tape edge where my stripe is, because this is a paint on stripe, which it did a really good job. Like, there's barely an edge there anymore. So I'm really happy with that. We're gonna smooth it out, make it look a little bit cleaner, and keep on polishing. The final cut is done. This was done with Perfect 3 by 3M and a black pad, which I know I should have used a blue pad probably, but I was out of blue pads and Slow Riley's couldn't get one out here in time for me, so I just used the black pad, and that's why. And I'll have to explain that to you. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the rest of it, and then when I'm fully done cutting the entire truck, and now I will demonstrate what I just explained.
What are you doing? Is that a razor blade?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm shaving.
It's like scratching the paint, is it not?
I'm shaving layers of paint on.
Why? I'm confused.
Don't be. Just accept it.
Does it not scratch it?
Oh yeah. If you do it wrong. That's all clear coat.
Okay, so I take the clear coat off of it.
It's time lapse, son. Now I'm gonna have a 3-second shot of the back of your head to smooth it out. So the reason why there's a ridge or lines is because the clear coat is built up higher where there was a sharp edge for it to seep into. It'll make a lump, and that's why I'm taking it off with this. And then I'll go ahead and sand it out, and then I'll buff it out, and it'll look smooth like the other side.
Did you just their side?
Yeah.
I didn't even see you do that. Alright.
It's just the way it is.
I believe it.
Just be quiet and accept it. Stop shaking the truck! Holy cow! So there we go. I think it turned out really nice. I got rid of the majority of the sharp edge. There's still going to be a little bit of a ripple there because if I were to sand it down to where there wasn't anything, I'd probably break through the clear coat. But I'm about as close and as good as I'm going to get. Like I said, this is not a show truck paint job, but I'm really happy with this. All right, there we go. Another video for the playlist, guys. I'm going to show you the truck that our driver is in now. And then obviously he's getting into this truck. So that'll be the end of the video. This thing is super dirty. He just got back and hadn't had time to wash it or anything. I believe this one is stretched to 315. So he's going to have to get used to driving something that's only 300-inch wheelbase. But I think he'll get used to it pretty quick. Sad to think that that truck there is going to be like this in about 2 weeks. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Congratulations if you made it to here. You don't win anything. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I plan on making another video next week for this. Gosh, I love flat tops.